Good morning, guys. It's Saturday morning. It is 8:45. So I'm in my soccer mom outfit today. It's my son's last day of football boot camp. So anyways, very excited today because I thought I was gonna have to work, but I'm not. The analysis I did was good. So it's not urgent that I have to work the weekend. So I'm going to make some breakfast. I'm already dressed. I washed my face and we are gonna get going for the day. And I'll try to vlog as much as I can throughout my day. Okay, so this is my breakfast today. I'm having one fried egg and a bagel, and everything bagel. We have a supermarket down here south. It's called Publix, and they have a great bakery. So we get our bagels from there, and if we want some other big bagels, there's another place called Bagel Express, or we go eat at Lots of Locks down here in South Miami. All right, I'll see you guys later. So we're at the park. They're doing their exercises. Today's the last day, and it's a gorgeous day here in Florida. It's just beautiful. I'm gonna flip the camera over. I just don't want to have any kids in the video, but it's a beautiful day. There we go. Gorgeous day. Oh, sorry about that. Gorgeous day here. So I'm gonna turn the chicken legs over. Every 4 minutes I turn them over so that they don't have a chance to burn on either side. Okay, so I flip them over, and you know the barbecue has a couple of hot spots, so I'll switch them around. So, like for example, this one was here, so I'll switch them just to make sure it doesn't. Sorry, this one was here, so I'll switch it around. So another 4 minutes, and that's the way it goes. Hi everyone, just checking in. So boot camp, they gave the kids lunch, which was nice, but it took almost an hour longer to get out of there, but that's fine. They had fun. So came home, made some barbecue chicken. My husband and I had lunch, and then I took a shower because it was so hot today. And now we've been studying for the FSA for the last hour, hour and a half. And I'll check in later. Bye. Hi guys, so we finished studying. Well, I should say my son finished studying, and now we're just gonna go out. We're gonna go look for some food trucks, in search of some food trucks. We heard there's a new little space, and maybe grab some ice cream. Hi guys. So we're here, we found it. So let's see what they have to
Doesn't
eat.
look like anything's open though.
There's a couple that are open.
Let's go eat
The
some more.
lobster.
Lobster guy, the lobster guy.
We've been here before.
Huh?
We've been here before.
Never been here. Here?
Only one place is open. Oh no, there's another place. Llama Bistro. And the bonsai place.
Caravan Yayis.
Yeah, they probably have little ones. So they sell bonsai trees here. And little bonsai plants. It's a very cute place. It looks like you can take classes here. Oh, look at this one, Papa.
I don't think I could fit that in my head.
Oh, look how pretty.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
Look at that superhero in there.
Oh wait, no, that's cool. The kid was like, "Go back." Oh yeah, I can't take care of that anymore.
Oh, this one's pretty. You have $295 on you?
Yes. Maybe. Okay, Mom, that's a bamboo tree. It's not bonsai.
Which one?
None of these are bonsai.
Yes, they are, Papa.
No. These are bonsais. These are bonsais. Those ones with the sharp leaves at the end?
Hi guys, so checking in. Now we're having dessert at Chillin'. All right guys, it's almost 9 o'clock at night. I am going to call it a night. My husband and I were gonna watch 2 episodes of Servant. We didn't catch up on it last week, so it's date night. All right, bye. Good morning, it's Sunday. It's I think 8 o'clock. So I'm going to be filming today. So I wanted to do my hair because it's been like this for a week and I wanted to, you know, just make it pretty. So I'm gonna be working on my hair, then probably get some breakfast and then try to find 20 minutes to sit down and film a video. Okay, see you later. Okay, so I'm taking my dog for his walk and then we'll go back to the house and film a video. Hi guys, so this is part of my vlog. I'm setting up, getting ready to film a makeup video application. So I'm just taking my green juice, taking my vitamins, and hopefully I can get a bite out of my English muffin. Hi guys, okay, so it's 12 o'clock Sunday, checking in. I am now going to Ulta to return a couple of things I showed on the haul video, which hasn't gone up because the app I use is not all that great, and Walmart. The saga continues with returning my son's uniform shirts at Walmart. I don't know if it's just me, but sorry. I've had the worst luck with Walmart. They deliver the wrong items all the time. The other day I went ahead and I ordered one of the Zip It pouches for my son, but in this gray camel they sent a rose gold. So yeah, I'm tempted to keep it, but I've got too many pouches already. So it's a pain in the butt because the Walmart next to my house is like 20 minutes away, and then the line's like another 20 minutes long. So we'll see. What else? And then I'm gonna take my son to do some skateboarding, and he's studying right now. Then we will repot some orchids, and that's my exciting weekend. Sorry about that. Yeah, so that's my exciting weekend. I just filmed a video on this look, so hopefully I can edit that tonight and load, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Not that I'm not gonna edit it, that it's not gonna load. Anyways, I'll check in with you guys later. Bye. All right, so I got to Walmart. The parking lot was a mess. It was a circus. I decided, you know what? I was talking to my sister at the same time, and she's just like, just donate them. And you're right. For $9, I'm gonna have a headache. My blood pressure's gonna go up. No thanks. So I'm gonna go grab myself an iced tea from Starbucks, and then go to Ulta, return some stuff, maybe just look around, and that's a much better way to decompress. All right, I'll check in with you guys later. Bye. Okay, just placed my Starbucks order. So if I get home with a Starbucks cup and my son sees that, he'll be like, did you get me anything? So I have to get him something, because that used to be our Saturday tradition. Even when he was a baby in the chair, it was in his car seat. So somehow or another, every Saturday I had to end up going to a Babies R Us or a Bye Bye Baby or one of the stores. Or I used to go to, there's a mall here close to my house, it's called Dadeland Mall, and just walk the mall. So, but somehow or another, I always ended up at a baby store, obviously getting something for him. And then we used to go by this Starbucks drive-through, and when he was old enough, he always wanted a pumpkin loaf. So yeah, so I got him actually now I got him a cake pop, and I got him, what else did I get him? And a loaf for lunch tomorrow. I'll stick half of it in there, or maybe just give it to him for breakfast. Anyway, so just placed my order. There's like 5 cars in front of me, so it's gonna be a while. Hi, good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Hi, thank you for choosing Starbucks. Give me 1 second, please. I'll be right with you. Sorry about that. It's gonna be 1814. Okay.
Sorry, this is the wrong order.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
So sorry about that.
I had a banana loaf,
Oh,
a
I'm so
pumpkin, not heated, and then a ham and cheese croissant heated.
Yes, no, they're not heated. They're not heated. The banana loaf, just the ham and cheese croissant is heated. Lightly warm. So sorry about
okay.
that. He gave me the one for the car behind. I just assumed because it was first up. He's making it right now.
Okay.
Since it's not heated, it'll be ready.
All right. Okay, now I got the right order. They have these poor kids. They take on the order, and then they also have to process the payments. So I don't know how they do it. Honestly, I would have been a total mess. One of my first jobs was, well, besides babysitting, obviously. One of my first jobs was at so here they call them, hold on. So here they call them food by the pound places, where usually when it's like a whole buffet of food, prepared food, and people come in and they tell you, I want a pound of this, I want a half a pound of that, I want a pound of this, and you pack it up for them. You go to the end of the line, you hand it off to the cashier, and they pay. And then it's like a little, conveyor belt. The employees go back to the front of the line, they take the next customer. And that we had customers that would say, give us the order like all at once. And I was like, wait, what? So I don't know how these kids do it. But I always, I would tell them, okay, you want this? Because you didn't write it down. You just had to memorize everything. So, and I got myself a ham and cheese croissant. Well, yeah, so that was one of my jobs growing up. And actually, I remember I lied about my age to get that job. So it was an after school job. I was in high school. I think I was 14. Or was I 15? I know I had to lie about my age because I did not meet the age for a couple of years. I mean by months. So I had to lie about my age, and the owners were so sweet. It was a young couple, and they had I don't know if it was, I think it was his parents that used to work there. So his mom was the cashier, and his dad would just hang out, and they were such sweet old people. And they would tell me in Spanish, "Mija, take all the food you want. Take the food home." And I was like, oh gosh, no. First of all, I felt bad, but I would have dinner there. The nights I worked, I would have dinner there, and they were so nice. They were like, no, take more to your family. I'm like, no, my family doesn't eat that. So it was a Cuban place. So my family's Colombian, and there's a difference in the well, at least the way my parents cook. They don't cook with a lot of spices. And, going from Colombian food with no spices whatsoever, maybe just salt and pepper and cumin, and going to, Cuban food, there's a big difference. There were a lot more flavors going on. But as I've grown up, I've understood that Colombian food does have an array of flavors, and it's just, it takes time to make. So maybe that's why my parents didn't cook it, because they didn't have time to make such elaborate dinners. But anyways, so yeah, they were really nice. So that was one of my jobs. Another one of my jobs was we have a boat show here every year, and one of my jobs, one boat show season was, so I was told that there was a company that made swing sets, right? I think it was called Swings and Things, or I'm not sure. But a friend of mine at that time, her mom knew the owner or something, and he's like, look, I need a couple of girls to we're gonna set up some swing sets, and parents can leave their kids there while they look at the boats, and all they need to do is take care of the kids. It was an enclosed little area in the boat show arena or convention center. And I think they paid something outrageous at that time. It was like $9 an hour, or $9.45, or between $9 and $10. And we were like, what? Yes, we'll take that job. And they paid for lunch. So we were like, I was like, oh my God, we're gonna get to see guys, and boys, and so yeah. When we get there, they hand us some clown costumes. Yeah, we had to dress up as clowns. So yeah, we didn't meet any boys dressed up as clowns, but it paid. Another job I had was working at an auction house on weekends, and that was crazy. It was fun. It was a lot of fun, and also they paid so good. They paid like $9 an hour, so it was unbelievable. Back then, that wasn't even minimum wage. I can't remember how much minimum wage was, but it was like almost twice as much as minimum wage, and we were like, hell yeah, we'll take that weekend job. I worked in a department store, Learners, which does not exist anymore. I worked there. I hated it. My manager, I think his name was Bill or Bob, the nicest manager. But so the nights I had Bob, it was great. The other nights I had all the women managers. I don't get it. I don't understand why they were so mean. I mean, I remember, I think it was my first night, I had to fold the sweaters up, right? So I folded the sweaters up, and I think I folded them up in 3 columns. She literally came by and she took the display case and she tipped it over and she's like, do it again. I want 2 columns. I wanted to cry. Well, I didn't cry in front of her, but inside I was crying. So it was bad. It was bad. And I remember my manager, whenever, it's funny because we always coincided. We worked, like, the day he was the manager, he would put me up in the front of the store. And, you know, they had these columns where they had mirrors. And I thought they were just mirrors. Well, there's cameras there. So I would always like be in the front, but I'd be checking out my makeup to see if I looked okay, checking out how I looked. I looked okay. And, you know, in front of the store, you have to be like on top. You had to say hello to the customers. Can I help you? And around that time, they would put like they were selling these coats. And I think they were leather. And I remember that for every coat I sold, make sure I'm not gonna, for every coat I sold, I used to get like this crazy commission. So I'd sell a lot of coats. I would be like, yes, that looks amazing on you, even though it looked horrible, but I wanted my commission. So he put me up there and I liked it because I didn't have to deal with a lot of the other women working there. But sometimes then I had to switch to the cash register. So that's what I hated, because I remember getting to my cash register and I'd count the money and it was always low. I'm like, this can't be, because they used to have like a piece of paper. It used to say, okay, you're on this register, you should have this amount. I'm like, yeah, I'm short $10. Like, something's going on. But whatever. I would tell my manager and I'd make a note of it. Well, after a couple of months of working there, one day my manager, well, I say my manager because he was my favorite manager, Bill or Bob, he would say, oh, look, there's going to be an investigation. We called in some investigators. They're going to be asking you questions. I'm like, what happened? You know, I'm thinking it's something like, I don't know. I'm thinking like it's murder or something. Oh, we know who's stealing from the store. I'm like, stealing? And then I was thinking, I'm like, yeah, the cash register is, he's like, yeah. He goes, I know you've told me the cash register is always low when you get there. But what I didn't know was they also had cameras on top of the cash registers. And they had private investigators go in undercover. So I remember it was my time for the interview with the investigator, and I was so nervous. I had not done anything, but I was still nervous. And the investigator goes, okay, honey, relax. You're not on video. We know you haven't stolen anything. Everybody that stole something is on video, obviously. And I was like, what? So it turns out that the managers were involved. Some of the clerks were involved. They were stealing merchandise like crazy, like all these cheap earrings, whatever, and money. But yeah, so yeah, that was my experience working at Learners. And after that, I was like, oh, forget it. You know, I don't want to work here. Like, I just got a bad taste in my mouth for retail. That was my retail experience. So that was one job. Then what else? Oh, I worked at a public library. That was a nice little job. But funny story is that my first day there, when I get home, my mom's like, oh, how did it go? I go, oh, you know, it's the weirdest thing. Like, my mouth hurts, like my jaw. And she's like, what? I'm like, I couldn't talk. Like, I could not talk all the time I was there. It was like silence. And I guess I was used to talking so much because I talk a lot. I was like, I feel weird not talking for hours. So, but there I stayed for a couple of years. It was a nice little county job, you know. It was nice. It was nice. I made there were some nice people working there. But yeah, you know, I've had a lot of jobs. You know, I've had 2-3 jobs at a time. I hustled. But that's the way to do it. All right, guys, I'm at the car wash, so hold on. Oh, it's packed. That's okay. All right, I'm in line. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars in front of me. So what other job did I have? I also had a job at a country club, a very exclusive country club in Miami. I'm not gonna say which one because it could be Miami, it could be Coral Gables, it could be Miami Beach, but I think the memberships at this country club started at minimum $40,000 a year per person, I believe. It was crazy. How did I get this job? I think I answered an ad in the newspaper. They wanted receptionist / like bookkeeper. So yeah, so I started, and I remember I interviewed with one of the managers. She was so nice. I forgot her name, but I mean, we hit it off because we both had big hair and a lot of makeup. So she, you know, I mean, our interview ended up, we ended up talking about makeup. So, you know, I was hired. We got off, you know, on the right foot. We hit it off. She was great. I loved her. She was so sweet. She, you know, she trained me on, it was like a whole switchboard of extensions. And I was like, oh my God, I'm never going to remember this. And she's like, well, they'll call back. Don't worry about it if you mess up. It was really good. So the first day there, so the first day I was there during the day, she tells me, okay, we're gonna meet. Hold on, let me put this down. It's so cold. She tells me, we're gonna meet in the 19th hole for lunch. I'm like, okay, all right, the 19th hole. Obviously, this is a golf club. I'm like, all right, so it's time for lunch. I pack up my stuff. And I go to the pro shop and I go out to the golf course. And I'm like, all right, like, I don't see any restaurant out here. Like, all I see is grass. So I go back into the pro shop and I go, yeah, they told me to meet them on the 19th hole, but where, in what direction is the 19th hole? And the guy started cracking up. He's like, that's the restaurant. That's the name of the restaurant. It's called the 19th hole. I was so embarrassed. Oh my Lord. I was so embarrassed. So this was a huge place. He walked me to, I'm like, okay, it's here. So I get there and everybody's having like a laugh. They found out. Sorry, battery. They found out what happened and they were all laughing. And then, so my friend, the lady who interviewed me and gave me the job, she's like, okay. She's like, order off the menu. And I'm looking at the prices and I'm like, hold on, I need to charge my. So I'm looking at the menu and I'm looking at the prices. I'm like, oh my God. I mean, I need to bring my own lunch, obviously, because I can't afford to pay. I think at the time it was like $15 for a chicken Caesar salad. I was like, and that's like, I think one of the cheapest things on the menu, but I really like chicken Caesar salad. And, you know, and I look at her and I'm like, okay, you know, I can pay this today, but I can't be eating lunch here every day. And she's like, oh no, she's like, honey, she's like, it's covered. Like whatever you order, the club pays for your lunch. Oh my gosh. Well, every time I had the day shift, obviously, well, and at night they were really nice. They would save me some food. Like they would always have sandwiches or salads saved for me if I was there at nighttime. So that was very sweet of them. But so I think I worked there for a year. So for a year, I had a chicken Caesar salad and Haagen-Dazs 3-scoop ice cream sundae with chocolate fudge and nuts. That was my lunch for almost a year. And I was in shape, but I would work out almost every day. We used to do step aerobics. I loved it. Anyways, that was another job I had. which was very good. Yeah, so all right guys, I think I'm gonna stop here. My phone's dying. I'm gonna go through the car wash and then I have to go to Ulta and return some stuff. All right, bye. Okay, so I'm in the car wash already. So this is an example of what happens here in Miami. So this car wash, you have to go in and you have a little sticker and it's supposed to read the sensor and the gate opens. So it's 2 lines. So one person goes in, then the other person in the other line goes in. So you take turns, right? So clearly I'm the one that's next, but my gate hasn't opened because the person in front of me hasn't moved. So the guy next to me, when my gate opens, he almost broke the gate in front of him because he thought he was next. But hey, you know I'm next. Why are you even gonna try to get in front of me? This is what I hate about Miami. This is exactly what I hate about Miami. Anyways, yeah. I opened the sunroof because I like to see the lights. I'm going to go to Ulta, then get home, take my son out for a little bit. The day's getting a lot better. It's not as cloudy as it was before. It's beautiful. And that's it. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Hi, guys. So I'm here in the church parking lot. My son's skateboarding. I've got my sun hat on. It's not that sunny, but still, I'm in the shade. Anyways, it's a beautiful, breezy day. We'll come and ride bike or practice their golf cart driving skills and use this because it's nice and safe here. All right, guys, I'll check in with you later. Bye. Okay, hi, guys. So it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We went skateboarding. My son ran into a friend. They hung out for a little while, which was nice. And then we stopped by my brother's house because my sister was introducing her dog to his dog. And now we gotta see if we can introduce that beast right there to those 2 other dogs. So we'll see. Anyway, so I am about to hit the grill again with some chicken breasts that have been marinating in fajita seasoning with lemon and lime juice and olive oil and a little bit of salt. And then we're gonna make some chop bowls. All right. And in the meantime, I'm gonna be watering my orchids. I didn't get to replant. There was not enough time for that. So hopefully during the week I'll be able to do that. Okay, see you later. So now, let's see. See if this is the one I need to repot, but that's not gonna happen today. Oh, these are the vitamins I use, or the fertilizer I use, BGI. And I use that one too, and I use Better Grow. I use a couple of them for my plants. All right, so. No, Jagger. This is our little Choco. Hi, Choco. All right, let's go water some plants. Stop, Jagger. Actually, I'll have to put him inside. Let's see if there are any orchids in bloom. No. Oh yeah, there's one. It's almost gone. This one's about to bloom. See those little, and this one, maybe this one, and that's it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna water. All right, done watering the orchids and the ferns. And now back to the barbecue. Hi guys, Okay, so it's 8:30. We had dinner, we studied some more, and walked the dog, cleaned the dishes. What else? That's it, really. Didn't get to repot my orchids. That will be another weekend. All right, I'm going to now, I washed my face and I'm going to put on a mask, the Pharmacy Honey Potion. I love it. It leaves your skin baby soft. Okay, guys, so good night. Bye.